와, 미쳤다.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett
알드리지, 크리스.
David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd.
저기 가수를 만나던 또 여기 가수를 만나네. 윙스팬 2m 5였던 것 같아요. 2m 5.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
What I like
크리스
though
효자.
besides that is that they just didn't settle for it.
스위치.
One last time out these days, both in the final 3 minutes of regulation, Brent, and overtime. Do you see any impact in close games so far with that?
Yeah, I think coaches now have to be very diligent and very selective about when it is they want to stop the game, Kevin.
쏠골 그랬다, 그죠?
Timeout also allows you to advance the ball. We saw it last year with this being sort of the lab for it. Many coaches
받아줘야 되나 이거?
who took timeouts that cost them chances on the free throw, where normally we would see the advancement of the ball.
나이스.
They could go full court. So teams are still examining.
전작에는 저거 쇼미더머니 걔 한 명 거 있었잖아요.
Harden the pass to Big Dog. Harden with a screen on Knight. Just 4 to shoot. That's good from Big Dog.
Knows the angle to spring open the teammate.
Shots good from Big Dog.
공소유 시간 너무 긴. 쭉 떨어져. 지들끼리 트레이드한 것 같던데. 아유, 실수다.
And there's Knight. That's good on the assist from DeRozan.
They got to try to stay a little bit closer to Brandon Knight.
시끄러워요? 경기. 관중 소리가 시끄럽다고?
That time working off the screen.
There's a screen. Has to Harden.
들어갔다 이건.
Now
오케이.
the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
아, 투네이션 버벅거려요.
Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Now here's Gay. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. They get a hand on it. Now the pass to Big Dog. Lets it go.
아, 이거 넣어줘야지.
Can't hit. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Outside Knight. Gay kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. 6 to shoot.
아, 크게 돌았다.
Here's Knight. Misses off the right iron. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Big Dog the pass to Capella. There's Big Dog. Screen by Capella.
나이스.
It doesn't matter how a defense.
9-point game his last outing.
수비 잘하자, 수비. 넌 수비만 잘하면은 뭐든 다 이길 수 있어.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Gay. Right at the free throw line. The Rockets pull it in.
That's a shot he's got
앤서니.
to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
Now here's Gay.
포인트가드는 좀 약간 열받겠다. 애들 몸 상태나 체크해야 되고.
Up top Knight. From the stripe, Green for 2 points.
Timeout.
Knight's capable of hitting the mid-range shot. The defense has got to do a little bit better job of recognizing when he's in that area.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
I think it's impossible.
39대 36.
Here's Paul.
크폴 나왔다.
He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis. On the court right now for the Spurs. DeRozan out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Miller in at the small forward spot. Played so far. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into
아, 나 대도전 막는 거 좀 빡센데요?
Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully. helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio.
우리 효자 크리스.
DA, thank you.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line.
좋아요.
Both shots good from the
잘
stripe.
막아보자 드로잔.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team and really had no answers.
This is what happens.
아,
when you
들어간다.
take nothing away defensively. Just too
슈가 근데
inactive
피지컬이
in this
딸려요.
game on that end of the floor.
Rockets leading by 3. Passes it to Big Guy. At the top of the key, Capella. Anthony against Miller. There's a screen by Chris.
아 앤서니.
With another miss.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
And sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Gay can't hit. Houston's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75.
와 미쳤다 미쳤다. 크볼 미쳤다. 뭐야 나 뭐 던지나 했어. 허허.
And he wasn't.
And a tremendous unleashed
미쳤다.
replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Heft. Knight kicks to DeRozan.
소름 돋았어 소름 돋았어.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
소름
Foul
돋았어.
number 2 for him.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one.
먹은
Limits
줄
himself
알았어.
on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Gasol passes to DeRozan.
아씨 데려잔.
It's the outside fadeaway.
Tested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And a chance
같은
here to go to
패스건이자
the
골든데,
leaderboard and
씨.
give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Take a look at
아, 나
Second
3점
in the league,
30일 동안
extremely accurate
40%야.
from beyond the arc.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could
굴러온 돌이
score it
박힌
from
돌 뺀다는
long
말이
range.
있어.
And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
It's good.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan.
Out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all
그렇지.
the way to the finish, you have got to.
There's a screen. Back tonight, Latrey. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
아 크폴 있네. 슈가구나
As
다시.
long as Coach Popovich has been at the top of this game, what really is there left to say?
I don't think there's much more you say on a professional level, but there's a lot to be said about the compassion and the
나이스.
things that Pop has done on a personal level for years behind the scenes.
멜로 내가 맨날
Guys on
줘서
the
그래.
staff supporting not only current players but former players on his team. The interesting thing for Pop the last couple of years, garnered a
아까랑
lot of
똑같다,
political
그죠? 저
attention.
위쪽에서 튀어나오나 보다 한
Greg
명.
Popovich not afraid to express some of the things that maybe deep down we all believe in.
아까랑 같은 작전이네.
Down
야
low.
더블팀.
And finished off by Gay.
It's a good court awareness that.
There's a screen by Chris. And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from Big Dog. In the second quarter.
저거 파인애플 머리 누구죠?
이제
마크맨.
Part of why he's so quick on his feet.
I mean, reminiscent
쏘면 들어가네,
of
데려자.
another soccer playing center in Rockets history, the great Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Capella, you know, he's a long way from that.
카펠라랑 폴이랑 궁합이 잘 맞나 봐.
That's one heck of a start.
Well, we've got great dunkers now. You played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of
Including
me.
yourself, including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old.
폴 나간다.
The old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
oh so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top,
Wilkins,
MJ over everybody,
young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter
아이고.
still holds the title.
Houston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David.
카벨라 있어서 행복하다.
Thanks, Kevin. The big dog in the last matchup against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He finished with 27 points and
알드리지 센터로 나오네요.
had a double-double. Just a really strong all-around effort. His big display illustrated exactly the kind of success this team has enjoyed this season. And Kevin will be looking for more of the same from them tonight.
나이스 블락킹.
He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was
아깝다.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well.
엔드원이 돼버렸네 진짜.
And he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one.
Harden outside, launches a three. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Walker the pass to Bertans. Kicks it to
아 이거 점수가 빡빡한데.
Here's Bertans, guarded by Tucker.
스위치.
Left side Walker, down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Capella. Houston in the lead.
If they can just hold this now for the last shot.
Right, no need to give the ball back here. Run the
아,
clock
들어왔는데.
down, be patient, and run a decent play.
Screen by Capella.
나이스.
With a one-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish was
와 3점 들어갔다.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over.
3점이 들어가 버리네
So
마지막에.
it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Rockets lead by.
데로잔 몇 점 넣었죠? 17점, 나 16점. 데로잔 22점. 나이트 8점, 알드리지 8점. 와, 백발백중인데? 필드골 10개 중에 10개, 3점 1개 중에 하나, 자유투 1개. 백발백중.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks.
Factor, and we saw that.
앤서니 하나 나오자.
Coaches talk about having slashers on the team, and this is what they do. They get into the heart of the defense. They force different.
We have Gatorade all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
와, 스피드
So
무브.
on the floor for Houston.
그래, 이건 들어가면 안
On the
되지.
wings, it's Harden paired with Melo. Marquise Chris is out there with Clint Capella.
하든 어떻게 좀 발리는 느낌인데, 그죠?
Here's Harden. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots.
Nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
Pass to Gasol. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go.
파울이 맞네.
And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Powell just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is.
Nice
When
team.
he makes a play on offense,
Chris.
he knows exactly how
하든.
the defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
Aldridge is screen.
나 뭐야 지금 나 스피드 무브 당한 거야 지금?
Got it. Good job in the low post. Aldridge has got 11.
Inside with a hand in his face, Aldridge undeterred.
Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Murray. Big Dog, the pass to Harden. He kicks it to Anthony. Capella with
우선이가?
the screen on Gay. Over Gay. Anthony's shot is off.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum though.
And Aldridge slams it.
야 알드지.
Not just a great
빡세다.
shot maker these days. Aldridge can still throw it down on you if you let him get all the way in.
There's Big Dog. He's covered by Murray.
아,
Gasol
실수다.
with the steal. For the lead, and it's Murray penetrating, and he sinks the layup.
패스 실패에 턴오버에 득점에
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
a screen by Chris. Outside Anthony. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Gay kicks to Aldridge. Gasol a screen over Chris. Aldridge misses.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Harden with a screen on Murray. Big dog. And
Nice.
another 3 for Houston.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Spurs trail by 4.
싼 거 치워야지.
The pass to Aldridge. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into
아,
it.
아깝다.
Kicks it out to Gay. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Gay's got 5.
야, 이거 너무 빡빡하다. 벌리지를 못하겠네, 점수를.
And then looking to shoot once he catches the ball. And therein lies
1점
the
차.
trick. Discussing.
5점 차로 버스 탔다. 3코 50초.
51 seconds left in the third. Passes to Big Dog. Ball against Walker. Capella sets a screen for Paul. Pass to Big Dog. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss
아이고.
by Houston.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not
아,
find
등에
the
꼈어.
bottom of the net that time.
It's good. Now just a 3-point Houston lead.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Ball against Walker. Capella with a screen on Walker. Shot by Gordon, wide open.
잘한다, 크폴. 잘해.
6 points for him.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
No question, it looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
You know, the intelligence and experience he brings to the game.
와, 크폴 미쳤네. 인생 경기야.
Just so clearly. Sometimes it's really just a simple adjustment.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. On the floor for San Antonio.
아, 등에 끼는 거 진짜
They've got Pau Gasol.
환장하겠네.
DeRozan out there with Bellinelli. And it's Walker in at the point.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now, late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game is broken out. Either side willing or able to stop the other.
Paul with the buckets.
I mean, how many tens of thousands of pick-and-roll opportunities has Chris Paul had in his career? Knows no fear.
Bertines passes to Walker. To the inside. Here's Gasol, and Capella sends it back. And he
아깝다.
recovers it. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gasol. There's Big Dog. Bellinelli is covering. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And he's
아이고,
fouled
아깝다,
pretty
엔드원.
hard on that shot. 2 shots. First one falls for him. And the Spurs now in the post.
효자 크리스 나온다.
Of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have the depth, got a good
워커
return
5세.
in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
Bertans kicks to Walker.
또
Shoots
블락
from the
떠버렸죠?
baseline. Will not go. This is off the front iron. There's the pass to Big Dog. Back to Tucker. Capella, the pass to Chris. Bellinelli with it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Bertans. From deep, Walker. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point
3점이
shot.
필요해, 우리에게 지금.
Capella.
쏴 왜 안 쏴?
It's six. Gordon kicks it to Tucker. Houston needs to get a shot. And they turn over the 24-second.
방 고든 왜 안 쐈죠?
Shot clock violation.
Well, time and score, you just can't have a costly error right now at this point in the game, guys.
Anthony's checked in for PJ Tucker. Spurs trail by 3. Walker the pass.
와이드 오픈 나오길래 스크린 걸로 안 갔는데.
Here's Bellinelli. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Marco Bellinelli, a player who has always been able to light it up from outside.
And Belly has been on so many teams in his career, but
10점 차야 씨.
always a wanted commodity due to his shooting. Very quick and easy way to add outside shooting to a team. He can honestly play a long time just on
와 위험했다.
shooting in our league.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Man, that 2003 draft class, just an absolute monster. And Carmelo Anthony, the 3rd pick that year. Think about it, LeBron, Melo, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. Heck, 3 or 4 of those guys played together, but all taken in the first 5 picks. What a great draft that was for the NBA.
Passes it to Bertens. Kicks to Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Gasol. He nails
와
it.
가서.
That's something Powell has had most of his career, is that mid-range shot, and he's got enough space, shoots it with rhythm and confidence. You've got to respect his ability to score the ball from there.
Big dog the pass to Chris. And here is Capella. Pass to Carmelo. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. And you know, in that 2003 draft, the Pistons famously picked Darko Milicic over Melo with the 2nd pick.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty familiar with that, Kevin, at this point. And Melo coming off such a terrific season at Syracuse, where he led the team to
적당하자,
the
이거. 안 되겠다.
title as a freshman. And crazy to think, if the Pistons had taken him, I don't know, how many more wins would they have piled up at this point?
Now a timeout called by Houston.
가든 꺼내야 돼요 지금.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
하든 오늘 득점력 안 좋아.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in.
20점 때 한 번도 못 한 것 같은데 오늘.
He comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Brandon Knight in for Walker. Harden the pass to Big Dog.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. DeRozan a screen on Anthony. They set the pick. And DeRozan kicks to Gasol.
벨 한 번만 막아줘라 한 번만. 막았다.
It's stolen by Capella. And
Zapping.
coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Sunday,
돌파를 잘 안 해서 잡빙이 생각 외로 많이 안 나와요.
And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Knight passes to DeRozan.
아우 들어갔다 고세 나오네 저거.
Goes to the Rockets. Looking ahead to their next and playing at New Orleans, they'll match up.
저게 이게 무자비하게 던지는 게 많아 하든.
First of a 2-game road trip for him. He kicks to Gay, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Anthony.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has.
아 그럼 계속 쫓아와.
To stay around.
Rudy Gay hits them both.
자,
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Screen by Capella.
쟤 스크린 안 타.
DeRozan defending. A baseline J.
이렇게 항상 삽질을 한단 말이죠, 하더니.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. There's the pass to
아,
Gay.
위험하다.
Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists tonight.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
They set the screen. That one finds the mark. On target from Big Dog. Big Dog.
3점 누가 쏴야 되냐 그러면.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And man, you're going to go to a vet
Anthony,
like
Anthony.
Pau Gasol. There's got to be a lot of trust that he can get the job done.
Outside Anthony. To the middle. Here's Chris.
좋아.
Chris throws it down.
Marquise Chris, that's confidence.
저희 체력이 없어요.
Pass to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Kicks it to Gay. Passes it to Aldridge. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. San Antonio making a switch here. Ellis checked in.
과연 이 경기의 승자는?
Now here's Aldridge. DeRozan in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol a screen on Hart. Another one
야,
for
데로잔.
San Antonio.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivers.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
Timeout called the Rockets. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
겁나 달라, 데로잔. 슈퍼스타 데로잔은 달라.
I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success.
몇 점 넣었지? 하든 33점 넣었어요. 그래도 많이 넣었어. 3점. 삽질을 중간중간 하긴 하는데 데로잔 24점. 알드리지 17점. 와, 얘는 필드골 하나 놓치고 다 넣네. 전반에 비해 후반엔 활약이 없네, 데로잔이. 앤서니 이번엔 되겠다. 이번엔 들어가. 그렇지. 수비수가 바뀌었거든, 데로잔. 약간 데로잔이 맡고 있어가지고. 내 슈팅 갈 들어왔어. 아.
Well, he wants the ball in the big moment. There you go. Aldridge shows he can put the team on his back if they need him.
앤서니 한 번 더.
There's Big Dog. DeRozan defending. To the middle.
멜로.
Anthony's shot is off.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly.
불 들어와서 넣을 거라고 생각했는데.
They changed the shot's direction.
Pass to Bellinelli. Here's DeRozan. And it's good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got 26 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it.
누나 하든.
You could try to key in on him, but that's tough. You run plays that
그렇지.
routinely
우리 지금 이거밖에 없어. 믿을 건 이거야 지금.
What the pressure is cranked up.
골드 배지가 뿌려주는 패스에 슈터가 넣는.
107 left in the fourth. Shoots.
나이스.
Called in by
블락 위험했지만
Houston's gone 2
잘 넘어갔습니다.
to start the fourth quarter. Here's Big Dog. DeRozan defending. Harden outside. Fires the three. That one. no
급했다.
good. And San
작전
Antonio will go the other
작전이
way.
급했어.
Gay passes to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Back to Aldridge.
무조건 막아야 된다 이거.
Kicks it to Gay.
막을 수 있을 것 같은데 이 시간이.
That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out.
left in the game. Big dog.
3점 나이스.
Another moment.
더블팀이 살렸다. 더블팀.
They're down by 2.
Get to either one and take the best shot available.
시간이 많이 남았어.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
들어오자 막아야 돼, 그죠?
Bellinelli against Harden.
들어오자 줄 건데 이거 분명히.
Here's Bellinelli. The pass to DeRozan.
나이스 수비 완료. 수비 완료.
And so it's a narrow
수비 완료.